Welcome to Krafting Kitty! My name is Erin, and I am just setting up another Mary Maxim yarn review. This I know is going to be a long-term project, so I don't know when you will see the fruits of this labor, but let's talk about it first. So this was one of the Mary Maxim yarns, but it was one I was surprised at because it doesn't seem to actually be a Mary Maxim yarn once you get it in your hand. It's called Sock and Wool Annabel. It is 75% superwash wool, 25% polyamide. It is 50 grams and it is 210 meters. So this would, for the big tall socks, this would make one sock. I like shorties. A 50 gram ball works to make one pair of shorties for my crazy small feet. So this should be should be just fine for me. They want you to use a 2.5 to 3 millimeter knitting needle or a 2 millimeter crochet hook on this. The colorway is 617257 and it is OEKO text certified, all that good stuff. It does feel woolly in my hands right now. It is a very tightly spun sock yarn. Ooh, my battery is flashing at me. That's okay, I'm almost done. There is a bit of a wool haze to it. So yeah, I will talk specifics with you later when I get to it. It's a very pretty kind of blues and browns and very neutral good colors. Okay, we'll see you later. I'm excited to make these socks. Bye! Hello, welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin and I am back to continue my review of this True Style Sock and Wool Annabel. So this, I went through all of the stats in the little clip at the beginning. This is part of my Mary Maxim yarn reviews. This, when I looked at the Mary Maxim brand, this came up and I bought it, and for some reason I thought it was a Mary Maxim brand, and as you can see, it's not branded Mary Maxim, but I bought it. We're moving forward. This colorway I have here is, oh, it doesn't have a name. 617257. I've always been very, very happy with that. I don't know where I was going there. Okay, so for my demonstration, I am not going to crochet with this yarn. I'm sorry, I apologize. It's a sock yarn. I knit socks. That's what I'm going to do with it. I do have that granny square sock blanket that I'm doing. And when I get to that, if I have leftovers to add to that, I'll probably talk about it. But for this demonstration, I'm using my Knit Pro Symphony 2.25 millimeter knitting needles. It is a 9-inch circular, which is 25 centimeters. I really, really like these knitting needles. It's the first time I've pulled these out. I like them. This yarn is 75% superwash merino, 25% polyamide. In the ball, it feels very woolly. It feels quite scratchy. It feels very woolly as I've been working with it. What I've done here is I've completed my 10-row 2x2 rib for the cuff of my sock, and I'm 5 rounds into my stockinette stitch cuff of the sock. I can say this does not feel like superwash. This feels like straight up plain wool. It is very toothy. As you can see, it likes to like grip back on itself as you're working with it. I would never in a million years have thought this was superwash. Never. It's knitting up quite nicely. I like these needles. They have a duller point and they work very nicely. I'll just demonstrate here. I'm in the stockinette portion where you just knit. I didn't have any issues with it splitting on me. I've not had any issues with yarn quality. I haven't had any blowouts that I've encountered. I have not yet encountered a knot, although, I mean, this amount of sock yarn, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be one in there. Yeah, I think it's pretty darn good here. So let's talk, as I'm kind of knitting here, about the value proposition. This is full price, $8.99 on MaryMaxim.com. It is currently on sale for $4.99. They have 3 colors available. This colorway is no longer available. I don't see it on the website. So I don't know if this is a yarn they're looking to end their carrying of, or if they will restock. Normally they keep the colors on the website if it's going to be available, so I'm not sure how to think about that, what to think about that. Again, my stitch markers are from Ellie Leva's stitch marker set. They are from her summer collection. She had like a summer fun one, and that's where these are from. The yarn is moving very nicely on the needles. Again, these are wooden needles. I'm not sure what type of wood it is, though. It doesn't say on my little cardboard here. It doesn't say. It's very pretty. They've obviously kind of stained it a bit. It's very nice. It's a very slick wood. And yeah, the yarn is moving nicely, even though it's kind of a grippier woolen feel. Let's go straight up here. So, price $8.99, $4.99 for sock yarn. That is very, very good. At $4.99, that's a very good price for sock yarn. Even for the woolier one. So I think it's pretty good. Splitty fuzzy. There is a woolly fuzz to it. It feels like 100% wool. It doesn't feel superwash. I just keep saying that because it's true. The quality, this is not something I would want to... I wouldn't want to get a bunch of these and make a sweater. I don't think it would be comfortable. I wouldn't want to make a cowl or a scarf out of this. I'm looking to make this as a sock for Brian. Oh, all of these stitch markers. This is my own method of keeping track of the rows I've done. So it's just, this is how many groups of 10 rows I'm going to be doing. So that's just Erin being Erin. And then this stitch marker is the start of the round. This stitch marker is the middle of the round. So this will be the front of the sock. This will be the back of the sock where I put the heel. In case you're wondering what's going on here. So Brian has much tougher feet than I do. My feet are very sensitive. To the point that my socks cannot be bleached because the bleach, even after the sock's been washed and dried, my skin interacts with it. I get a really bad reaction. So my skin is quite sensitive. I would not be able to wear this on my foot. This is gonna be a Brian sock, and once I finish it, I'll ask him to wear it and tell me what he thinks of it. I do think it would create a warm sock, but you'd have to be able to tolerate the toothy, scratchy wool on your foot. Honestly, so the $4.99 sale price of this yarn is a great price for yarn. It's a great price for a sock yarn. Sockworms, what word was I trying to say there? I don't know. Sock yarn can get very expensive. I'm learning that in my sock making adventures. I can't rate this yarn very highly. I'm sorry. I don't think it would be a comfortable wear. I don't think getting a yarn this woolly for your feet is something you're gonna really want to do. And that might just be me speaking from my sensitive skin situation, but yeah, Yeah, you're coming here to get my reviews and my feelings, so I have to be a part of it. If you are okay with the woolly feeling, I say go for it. Give it a try. If you know you don't like woolly feeling things, walk away. Walk away from this. I will make these socks. I'll use this up. I will not buy this again. I'm going to give this... Like, I hate being super duper negative. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong quality-wise from the yarn, other than I cannot fathom in my head how this is a superwash yarn. I can't get over how they're saying it's superwash. I'm going to give it a 3 paws out of 10. I would be wary of this unless you are okay with a very natural woolly feeling item for whatever you want to use it for. If you want to use it for socks, if you want to make mittens out of it, if you want to make a cowl, if you want to get, you know, these are 50-gram balls. If you want to get 10 of these and make yourself a sweater, go to town. You do you, people. More power to you. I would look elsewhere. I'd get a superwash wool that feels like a superwash wool. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not a fan of this. I do have more Mary Maxim sock yarn to come to review, and I have higher hopes for it. This just isn't where it's at for me. Like I said, I will finish this. I will make it for Brian. There's no way it's gonna go on my foot. I'll stick it on my foot. I can tell you 100% right now I'm not gonna like it. Yeah, it's not pleasant on my fingers. I think it's gonna frog just fine, even though it has the woolly halo. I don't think I'm gonna have a frogging problem, but I'm also not gonna frog it for you on camera because I don't want to give up that work I've done. This is a tiny yarn on tiny needles. There are tiny stitches and each one is precious to me. I love you guys, but not that much. Okay, have you used this? What are your thoughts? Do you think it felt like superwash? Am I crazy? I am fully aware that I could be off the mark here, but yeah, it's like crunch. Can you hear it crunching? That's like a normal wool crunch. That's not a superwash wool crunch. Also, if you hear snoring in the background, that's our lab, Riley. He snores. He's sleeping right outside my door. Okay, so yeah, let me know what you think. If you like wool socks, I think maybe this is a good price, good option for you. If you don't like the toothy, natural wool feeling, this is not for you. Walk away. This is not for me, but I'm a stubborn woman and I will make this sock. When it will get made, I don't know, but it will get made. I do really like these needles. I bought these because I think these are the ones Linda Simpson says she really likes, so I searched them out. If these are, I 100% agree. I think these are wonderful needles. Okay. I will talk to you later. Actually, though, I'm going to steal out my DPNs and put them back in my knitting supplies because I don't know when I'm going to get to finishing this. And if I start looking for my US 1 knitting, no, excuse me, my US 1 DPNs and can't find them, I'll be like heartbroken. Okay. This Queen Crafts by Bridget's bag is wonderful and amazing, and you would not be disappointed by getting this bag. I like it. It's one of the ones you can close this so many different ways, and it has a little handle that you can like hang on your wrist and walk around while you're knitting with it. And Brian is texting me. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm going to say overall 3 kitty paws. I don't recommend it, but mainly downgrading it because I can't fathom it's a superwash. I don't like the woolly feeling. All that, I'm not sure what use I would personally have for this yarn, but I can find no flaws in the actual construction of the yarn. It's not blown out, it's not bad. If you're looking for a woollier sock yarn, I think it's a decent price at $4.99, probably even at $8.99. Yeah, I think if you know what you're in for, go for it. Yeah, if you don't like the woolies, and I think a lot of us aren't super big into the super woolly feelings for certain items, and I think socks are one of them, I would look elsewhere. Okay, like I said, let me know your thoughts, let me know everything. I will talk to you later. Bye!